fail. This is vlog 9. Look, Denzel Washington once said, and he put it perfectly.
You will fail at some point in your life. Accept it. You will lose. You will embarrass yourself. You will suck at something. There's no doubt about it. Fall forward. Every failed experiment is one step closer to success.
Now, for those of you who saw my public speaking vlog, it didn't go to plan this week at all. I had a coffee with my uncle, and he said, a shout out to Uncle Julian actually, and he said to me, Lee, you should join Toastmasters. You should join Toastmasters. That's where all the public speakers go through, and you'll learn your craft and you'll become a good public speaker. I thought, that sounds alright. I'll have some of that. So I went online, I found the nearest Toastmasters, and I went along, thinking that I can talk. How wrong was I? I went there fairly confident. We had a chat. He said, oh, what brings you here? I said, look, you know, I'm in recovery, I talk a lot, I do a lot of shares, and the motivational speaking is part of my plan moving forward. And he said, oh, you'll be brilliant. You'll be brilliant. I said, yeah. I said, I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried about it. And they said, how long did you share for? I said, well, look, you know, I done a share the other day, and it was like a 20-minute share, and I was still going after half an hour. I was like, I'll be, you know, I'm quite comfortable being in front of an audience. They said, you have got no worries whatsoever, you're going to be just fine. Sit down, you'll see how the meeting goes, it'll be fine. And then they do something called table topics, which is basically impromptu speaking. Now, what I did not realise is that I'd never spoken impromptu before. Everything that I'd spoken about, I know. My subject on alcoholism or my life or whatever, I know the subject. I've never spoken impromptu. They said, oh look, all you've got to do is talk for 1 minute to 2 minutes on the subject that we give you. I said, that's right, 60 seconds, I'll nail that. The guy said to me, you'll be fine, and he put my name forward. I said, yeah, hit my words, well, yeah, chuck me in the deep end, I'll swim, it'll be fine, it's just talking. There was only about 10 people there. Speaking impromptu turns out to be a lot harder than what I thought it was. So there was speaker 1 went up, done their thing. Speaker 2 gone up, done their thing, you know, sort of around the 2-minute marks. Speaker 3. Next up's Lee. Lee, do you want to come up? Do you want to come up and give you your topic? He said, shut your eyes. I've done that, shut my eyes. He said, imagine that your eldest daughter, I thought, brilliant. I've got 3 kids. Brilliant, I'm going to nail this. Imagine that your oldest daughter, I'm still stood there with my eyes shut. Imagine that your oldest daughter is leaving for university and you're giving her a talk on life. I should have knocked that straight out of the park. Oh God. At that moment, I froze. And all I could come up with was, darling, you can become anything you want to become, just don't come home too soon. That is all I had. I feel sick even saying this. The 2 subjects that I know are like, well, that I study, obviously the life stuff, and then my kids. I failed. I fell flat on my face. Oh, I feel nauseous even saying this story. That's all I had. They were looking at me to carry on. I was like, I had nothing. My brain, I stood up and my mind sat down. And with that, they gave me a round of applause. And I walked back to my seat and I felt about 1 foot tall and I sat down. Right, I didn't know what to think. I really didn't know what to think. Now the thing is with Toastmasters, at the end, everyone's got a position, so the people that have been doing it a long time judge the other people on their speeches. There's also a timekeeper. Now he's gone through the speeches and he said speech 1, 2 minutes, speech 2, 1 minute and 30, on the money that one was, really good. Speech 3, you know, whatever it was, 2 minutes. I was just getting smaller and smaller. I had my head in my hand. He said, speech 4. I thought, just skip it, mate. Just skip it. You haven't got to do that to me. Just skip it. I'll be back again and I'll be better. He said 30 seconds. No. He was being nice to the new boy. Definitely. 100%. There is no way on this earth it was 30 seconds. Not a chance. 10 seconds, tops. Absolute tops. So, oh, he was just being nice to the new lad. Fair play to him. I learnt from that it is an absolute skill to speak in public, to get your message across properly, to be confident in a room full of people you don't know and spread a message. So I took a lot from it, and what I've got now is a starting point. I've got a starting point to move forward. And, you know, let's be real, everyone that's succeeded or doing well or is at the top of their game was once an amateur, was once started from scratch. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, your athletes, your speakers, your businessmen and women, everyone started from somewhere and learned. So rather than me be like, oh my God, I'm never coming back, it was so uncomfortable, unless I have it right, it was probably the most uncomfortable 10 seconds of my life. But I've now got a starting block. It's a pretty rubbish starting block, but I've got one. So I will be back. And we sat down, and at the end they said, oh, we've got some competitions coming up. I was like, did someone say competition? I was like a meerkat. And then I right-sized it and remembered that I only managed 10 seconds of speaking. So, you know, we go again. I'm keen to learn. I've signed up. I'm going back. It's a skill that I want to master in my life, whether it's for the public speaking or whether it's just in business meetings, and just having that skill is something that I really want. So, yeah, we go again. You can be anyone you want to be, just don't come home too soon. Absolutely terrible. Just before the end of the meeting, they gone around the room and we'd done like an outro sort of thing. And they said, you know, how do you feel? I said, pretty stupid. However, I am going to come back and I am going to prove to you lot that I can do this. I think they all were sort of thinking, yeah, alright mate, nice one. I'm going for that best speaker thing they gave out, a little bit of ribbon with best speaker on it. That's mine, I'm telling you, I'm coming for you. This is a journey, man, I'm vlogging it, so you lot can see me fall flat on my face, but also see the good times and the successes. Fail forward, man, fail forward. Whatever you're up to, if you're failing, or if you do something, if you fall flat on your face, get back up, dust yourself off and go again. Even though I look like an idiot, I'm still buzzing. See you lot next week.